Hi everybody, welcome back to the craft studio. Not now, I'm crafting. What have I been working on? Well, look at this. It's a garland. In case you didn't know, it's a garland. Yeah, looks like a heart, but no, it's just the way I laid it on my table. It's actually a garland. I'm the queen of garlands, if you don't know. I love making them. I love displaying them. And this is going to go in my craft room because it's made out of old spools. I was saving all these spools. I do a lot of sewing, and yeah, I just kept them in a bucket. I kept adding them, thinking I gotta do something with those one day. But I didn't know what. I just knew I didn't want to throw them in the landfill. They're plastic. But I came up with this clever idea. So I have a bit of string left over, so I'm just going to make a couple more to show you how I did it. And let's see. Try and get some different sized ones here. I do have some small ones that are made of wood. I don't know, maybe you can't tell. There they are. And I had one that was really cool. Oh yeah, this one. It says 29 cents on it, so that's an oldie. Yeah, you can't buy 29-cent thread anymore, that's for sure. But I must have picked up the spool at a thrift store or something. And so yeah, we're just gonna work a little bit more on this. I used scraps. It's not actual thread I've been putting on them. It's, let's see, what color do we need? Maybe some green. I used just some, I keep all my scraps in Ziploc baggies, and I've been just keeping them sorted by color. And yeah, let's just see what we can come up with here. It's just a little too big for that one. Ooh, it's perfect for that one. Awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna trim it where I want it cut off. And I have just my regular clear tacky glue. I'm just gonna put a little bit down on the spool. And once I get that set down there, I just kind of pull it over. Tap, 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 a little more glue on there. It's not fabric glue, but it seems to be holding just fine. Oops. Thank goodness it dries clear, because I'm making a mess. Yeah, and I'll just string it on. Pretty easy craft today, huh? Let's see if I can get the thread to go through. There we go. There we go. Maybe I could do one or two more on this end. And I could do another green one. Let's see, this is such a nice vivid green, this one. Or this one. I think that is too short. What if I just wrapped it around? Yeah, I think I could do that. Just wrap it around and make it fit. What's this one? Oh, that's nice too. Oh, I have so many scraps. What do you do with your scraps? I just finished making a scrappy quilt, which, ooh, I should have brought it down to show you. I'm giving it away. It's a gift, so I can't really show you because I'm pretty sure the person I'm giving it to watches my channel. Yeah, I think I could just glue that, cut it, and then, oh, My lid's gonna fall off. Do a second wrap and nobody will ever know. Nobody's gonna be taking this apart to look at it, I'm sure. Yeah, so I can't really show you the quilt, but ooh, it turned out nice. So I'm really happy about that. My quilting, like I said, my quilting mojo has returned. I lost it a couple of years ago, but it's back. It's back. And I'd like to thank YouTube for that, because watching videos is what inspired me to get back into it. So yeah, I got plans for more. I want to do some more quilts. Did I wish you all a Happy New Year? I'm not sure I did on my last video. So Happy New Year. Happy 2025. It's going to be an interesting year. I think it's shaping up to be a very interesting year. Yeah, just a sec. I'll just finish this and I'll show you something that I've been watching. Okay, so it's a little rough, but from a distance, nobody's even going to see that. It's going to be fine hanging on my I think I'm going to hang it on my window in my craft room, because where else would I hang this, right? It's got to go in my craft room. In my craft room, I have a window that is unfinished. The trim is unfinished. Here, cheers, Happy New Year. Just let me take a sip, not a slip. Yeah, we've lived in this house for 10 years plus, and my husband's never finished the trim around the window. Ooh, purple. I don't have any purple. So here's my purple baby. I said to him, are you ever going to finish that trim around the window? And like he says with just about everything, yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Or I'll do it when I, you know, in my time. Like when I ask for something to be done, I don't mean like in 10 years from now. So I'm just thinking, it's been 10 years. I don't think he's gonna finish the trim, which is fine because it's just down in my craft room. So nobody's really ever gonna see it except me. So then I had a brilliant idea. I was like, girl, why don't you finish that trim yourself? You're an artist, so do something creative to finish that trim. So I'm going to surprise him, and I'm gonna do something very wild and artistic and not at all what would be considered normal window trim. And yeah, that's what happens when you take 10 years to finish a project around here. I'm gonna do something about it. So stay tuned for that, because I think I'm gonna have some fun with that. And it's gonna be creative. So yeah, this is gonna hang in the window. That's part of the window finish. I think I'm gonna hang this in the window. We'll see. I've been kind of doing a big cleanup in my craft room and reorganizing. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty fabric? I love it. I love batiks. I made a quilt out of this. And so yeah, I will hopefully give you a tour of my craft room coming up soon. I do want to finish the trim though before I do that, because it's going to be cool. Okay, I might have room for one more. But before I do, I wanted to show you the big news today in Canada. I have it on my iPad here. Oh, there he is. There's our guy, Justin Trudeau, our Prime Minister. He resigned today. So that's big news in Canada. It's been a big news day. I've been watching a lot of the, what does my sister call it? Mainstream media. I watched mainstream media today. That's where I get my information from. That drives her crazy, I think, because she doesn't think mainstream media is the right place to be getting news from, but that's okay. I mean, I don't know. Where do you get your news from? That's all I know is the mainstream media. So, but I switch between, you know, 3 or 4 different channels: BBC, CBC, which is our Canadian broadcaster, and CTV. So I figure between the 3, I might be getting accurate news. Anyways, I know for sure Justin Trudeau resigned today. That's about all I do know. And that's pretty big news here in Canada. Yeah. There'll be lots of happy people today because he was not well liked. I didn't mind him personally. I mean, I didn't feel one way or the other about him. But I know there are lots of people who didn't like him. So, yeah, interesting days ahead in 2025 as we pick our new, well, we'll be picking, there'll be a new, we won't pick, the Liberal Party will pick a new leader. And then there will likely be an election. I can't talk tonight, my tongue's all twisted up. There'll be an election, probably, I'm thinking in the spring, from what my mainstream media was telling me. And then, while you guys will be having, down in the States, you'll have your new president sworn in a couple weeks, and then we'll have a new prime minister down here, or up here as well. So, yeah, the world's changing. It's changing fast. So, yeah, hang on. It could be a bumpy ride. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Well, I'm pretty sure I can guess who the next prime minister will be, but I don't know who would be the new leader of the Liberal Party. That'll be interesting. Politics is interesting, I think. I find it interesting anyway. Okay, so I don't want the 2 purples beside each other, so I think I'll swap that. And then there you go. I've got my little garland done. And I think it's pretty cute. Do you like it? Pretty easy craft, but I think it looks sweet. It's gonna hang, you know, on my wall or my window, kind of like, you know, drapey like. I think it's really cute. There we go. Yeah, so anyways, that's how I had it. I just had it laying here in the shape of a heart, which is cute too. You could put them on a wire and make a heart wreath kind of out of them. That would be cute. Okay, anyways, this is a very short video. I think I'm just gonna sit and enjoy the rest of my wine. It's my last day of holidays, so I'm going to enjoy it down here in my craft room. Thanks for joining me again. It's great to visit with you, great to keep you informed what's happening up here in Canada. What else? Yeah, that's about it for today. Take care, friends, and bye for now.